Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. Still not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Maybe one day. Good afternoon. Today is the 11th of November and this is part 12 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2023 NEC Classic Motor Show. I do apologise in advance for any incorrect information if I fall over, if I get things totally messed up. I'm afraid just the way that it goes on this channel. So we're on the Bristol Owners Club stand here in Hall 1. This is a Bristol 407, bodied by Fiat of Italy, first owner Peter Sellers. So built in 1963, registered 64. And actually it's got a very, very nice beige leather interior with some wood. This one's an automatic. I think these had Chrysler engines in them from memory. That is rather nice, viewers. I would like something like that for myself. But the chance of having one of these is very slim. A couple older Bristols here. Whether you call that beige or something else, but I like it. This one is a 1949 Bristol Farina Cabriolet. The front of that looks interesting. There's sort of BMW grills on there. Obviously Bristol did have a connection to BMW. Another 50s Bristol here. Sorry, that was a 40, what was the 50s one? 53 Bristol 404. What Peugeot had to say about Bristol having three-digit numbers with a 0 in the middle. Next we have another long departed make of British car, an Allard. This is an Allard K1. Sidney Allard was the founder of the company, and he was also a racing driver. This one is a 49, and it was in the Mille Miglia in 53. Yeah, fits some indicators, that's a good idea. Afraid the information sheet, this one is covered up. I don't know what is, oh, the information sheet's around there. I'll have a look at that. Much more of a sort of basic looking car, this one. It's a trials car or something, this one. Yeah, a J1. And you can see there that's been used for trialling. BP registered in Portsmouth, I think. This one is a 47 or 48. Let's not fall over here, viewers, it would be a bad idea. The last one is a J2, I imagine. The information sheet's the wrong way round here. It's 1958. I don't know, it should be there. What's this? I'm confused, viewers. I think I'd better leave before my ignorance is rediscovered, because people know I'm terrible anyway. Have we got some other faster 7s on the VSCC stand here? Yeah, toy Austin 7, sticky fingers allowed. Interesting. What actually is this? It's about 1930 or thereabouts. It's about this one here. Ooh, it is an MGPB, this one. 1935. Again, registered down in Portsmouth. Another MGPB here. 1936, registered in Huddersfield. What on earth is this? Who knows? It's special. Built in 1923 using a GN chassis and a prototype Vitesse engine. There is said engine. It's also naked. What on earth is this? Is that? It's got an engine in it. Oh, it's a Stoke Box Rider. It's a replica type thing. Interesting. A bit more conventional is this Ferrari stand here. Nice 348 TS. with cream interior and gated 5-speed manual. This one, I didn't say what year it is. 300 horsepower, it's quite fast then. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is a Testarossa. It is, yeah. 390 horsepower. Again, Rosso Corsa, gated 5-speed manual, and cream interior. Very nice. Again, doesn't tell the exact year of it. Just gives it sort of vague production years, although, yeah, 91, 92 on a J. And a 355. 380 horsepower. I like the colour of this. It's the biscuit interior in this one. Gated 6-speed manual. Be from the late 90s personal plate, so no idea. And then a 360 mod in it. Again, Rosso Corsa, cream interior, gated 6-speed manual. What more do you need in life? Got the Alfa Romeo Owners Club stand here. Straight away, my attention's drawn to this 145 cloverleaf here. Why does it say 1995 and it's on an S plate? Weird. Doesn't actually explain that here. Notorious for rust. There's not many of these. I have driven one of them. It belongs to, predictably, Mr. Richardson from Furious Driving. I drove it in 2019, which feels like a lifetime ago. He's still got it though, and that's sort of some work done at the moment, I think. But yeah, 1995. So predictably, my phone ran out of battery, so we're on the next one now. The predecessor to the 145, 146 was a 33. This is a very late 33. It's actually the four-wheel drive version, the S, with the 16-valve box rendered. I think it's a 1.7 in this. Be like a 92 or 93. It says 91. I'm very, very confused because... sorry, it's a 92. It's so confusing where they're doing this rather than just putting the year of the car and just putting the model came out, which is incredibly confusing. Got to 92. Yeah, so these were made, I think, until about 1994. But this is one of the final facelift ones. That's very nice. And then one of the very rarest cars in this country, and I have driven one of these when it was still roadworthy. Not this one. It was an 85. I think this is an 86. Alfa Romeo 90. They were only imported to this country for about a year, 18 months, between 85 and 86. Only in one specification. It's for 2.5 V6 gold cloverleaf, which is this one. And yes, it does have the briefcase. There it is, just you can sort of see it. It's hard to see, but it is down there, which you get a tiny glove box and a briefcase. These are one of the most unreliable cars ever made. They are a striking looking car. They're quite nice to drive. You've got to watch the gear change though, because there's a transaxle in this in the back. But yeah, that's in really nice condition. The one I drove, which used to belong to Mr. Coleman, rubbish mechanic, that was not as nice as this, but it doesn't matter, does it? And then we've got a 155, which is a bit later. This one will be, actually, for once, the year that states on the top of there is probably the year it was made, so 1995. This is the 2-litre turbo cloverleaf version. Yeah, registered August 95. So this is a left-hand drive only. I didn't realise that the cloverleaf was only left-hand drive, but obviously you could buy one over here if you wanted to. That'd be fun to have a go in, actually. Also fun to have a go in is a very, very nice Alfa 164 Look at the body kit on this one. Very nice. I have driven one of these. It was a 3-litre V6 from '89. This one I think is for cloverleaf, so I think it has more power. Well, I'll look at the information sheet in a second. I think I've got one of these coming up at some point soon as well. And obviously, I have a massive backlog on my channel, about 25 reviews, so it might even be into next year that you'll see the reviews, but I'm supposed to be filming it soon. This is, 91, I think. 200 horsepower, the green cloverleaf. And then we've got a 105 series coupe here. This one is the 1750 version. There are many versions of the 105 series coupe. There we go. 1750 GTV. This will be a 71 then. It ran from 71. This will be the very last 71-72 plate. Very nice. It's a nice car to drive. Your arm position is not great, unfortunately. It's very sort of traditional Italian, where your legs have to be really short and your arms got to be long, whereas I'm the reverse. So, not the most comfortable for me. 1982 Alpha Sud. This will be the TI Cloverleaf or something, whatever they call them. This is the Series 3 they call these. 82. Yes, 105 TI Green Cloverleaf. Again, I saw one of these yesterday. I don't know what part it was, and there's filmed so many parts of this, but I really want to have a go in an Alpha Sud. I would really like to go in this model. I don't know why. I like the final facelift of these very much. Then we've got the Giulia. This is the Giulia GTA M, which will be even faster than the version I drove, which was the Quadrifoglio. 540 horsepower, not 60, 3.4 seconds. 2021. While we're here, we can have a look at the stand here as well. Gordini, yes please. A Renault, it's an 8 or a 10. I think this is an 8. Great Gordini 965. Fantastic. Lovely car. There's the little engine in there. Not the most powerful, but certainly enough at the time. What on earth is this? Well, can't talk about it anyway, viewers, so we'll move on. Lamborghini Countach LP400 Periscopio. Interesting. When was it made? It doesn't say exactly what year it is. Oh, maybe it is there. It doesn't say what year it is. So from the early to mid 70s. That is striking, isn't it? Eco Classic stand electrification for your 911, your E-Type, or your beach buggy. It's a brand new custom beach buggy. Some 911 wheels on it. 84, well, it wasn't a 3.2 Carrera, it's obviously not now, it's an electric motor. This was a 63 E-Type. I suppose it still is, but the XK engine has been removed. I have a feeling though that this 91-92 Porsche 964 still has its original engine in it. Huge, big, sort of bulging arches, sort of almost kind of angry. I would have thought this would be like an RUF or something in some ways, but it's not. It's Wildveld. I don't know what that is. Rottweiler, more like Rottweiler. So Bewley have a stand here. National Motor Museum, and they bought some of the land speed record breaking cars. Got this enormous thing here. Wow. 350 horsepower Sunbeam from 1920, and then a 1000 horsepower Sunbeam, the 1927 land speed record car. Goodness me, such a long car. First car in the world to achieve a speed of over 200 miles per hour. Beaulieu's very close to where we live actually. Been there many times. There's a couple of videos on the channel where I've been. So a very nice Lotus Europa here. 1971. This is a twin cam. Very typical colour from the early 70s, isn't it? That's beautiful. More electric conversions. You've got a Testarossa here. Now got 600 horsepower. Standard they were sort of between 300 and 400, weren't they? Porsche 356. This one, I mean, I don't think the engine would have been that powerful to start with. 356A, 130 horsepower now. And then a Beetle, of course. There's lots and lots of electric Beetles out there now. Horsepower, that's sort of enough, isn't it? And then a Land Rover. Normally we have to skip these because they are engines we can't discuss, but this one's got an electric motor in it, so why not? Was a Defender 90. How many horsepower has it got? 600 horsepower. Quickest Defender in the world. A couple of Austin Healey's on here. Sprite. I've seen a lot of Sprites this year at the show. More than I've ever seen before, I think. Then I think this is the big Healey, so yeah, 1960 3000 Mark 1 rally car. JB, indicative of the Abingdon Competition Department at BMC. Ooh, we've got a tablet here. 1923 Vauxhall 2360 Mulventura, a 100-year-old car. Amazing. I think, though, my preference is this Aston Martin Lagonda. It's quite a late one, this one. They were made until about 1990. This is, in fact, a 1990, so it's a really late one. Series 4. Do we have, by any chance, a beige leather interior? Why, yes, we do. Look, still got electronic dashboard and all kinds of stuff like that. We've got leather, wood, piping. That's better, isn't it, viewers? Much better. Bradford Type 62-2 John Player Special. What on earth is this? I've never seen one of these before. It looks very much like a Lotus, but yeah. Right. I suppose you could buy one of them if you want. I think the one I've heard of though is this Europa, another Europa. Why are there two Europas here in such a short distance apart? 72 Europa John Player Special. Very nice. And then we've got Burton Sports Cars. This is all for sort of 2CV basically, isn't it? Burton 2CV. That is spoke one. And then we've got the electric 2CV van type thing here. Fully electric 2CV van, not a finished article. And then Kim. Kim, presumably it's from the 80s, it was parked up in 89, so it was 85, 86. It's for sale right now for £15,750. Apparently Gen V make electronic fuel injection systems for old cars like this E-Type. I assume this would have been on carbs originally. Yeah, it'd be a Series 3 actually, this one, because it's got the V12 in it. Talking of Jaguars, you've got some more on this stand here. 4.2 litre Mark II, so this engine would have been added later. Might have an information sheet on here as well, which will I mean, my ignorance isn't so bad. It's a 61 Mark II, but it's had the engine swap, of course. Beige interior as well. 1970 E-Type Series 2, so one of the last. Series 3 came in 1971. And then, an XK150 SE must be one of the very, very latest. The last ever XK. That is rather nice. And it's the sale as well. I wonder how much it is. It doesn't say. If you have to ask viewers, you can't afford it, I think is the answer to that question. Is this a forbidden fuel Series 60 Land Rover? It might be. We'd better leave that alone then, because we don't talk about diesels on this channel, viewers. Thank you, Mayor of London and Council Leader of Birmingham and all your friends around the country. There's something here, viewers. Just have a look and see if we've missed one of the stands. I think we might have done, actually. Yes, we have. It's this one, the Noble stand. Obviously, you've got to get everything. Oh, yes. Noble M600 Track Sport 2016. They're still making Nobles these days. I don't think I heard of one for a while. Then we've got Noble M12 GTO. I'd say 2002. It's still got the Ford Duratec V6, but it's got twin turbos. It'll be in the back somewhere. There we go. And then we've got another M12 here, 2002, 3-litre twin turbo. Then Turbo Technics have been this one. That has won lots of interesting awards. Are those door handles still off? Something like a Mark II Fiesta though. Answer in the comment section below. Interesting, a 917 Porsche replica. MA, dead giveaway that it's like a sort of ticket car or something like that. Yeah, Golf racing colours, of course. Again, it doesn't look the most comfortable, I would say, in there. Probably not one just brought to the shops. 2067 Jaguar XKR, which has just been sold. The camera's really struggling for the light in here. I do apologise, viewers. It's really not the best conditions to be filming at all, but there we go. And we've got this classic Range Rover for sale here. I think it's for sale anyway. There's been a lot of people crowding around it for some reason. Atkinson Bespoke Engineering. Ooh, hello. A beige leather interior with wood. Very nice. This looks like a Vogue LSE to me, viewers. I could be wrong. Like I am about so many things. It doesn't say anywhere. Yeah, it's a soft dash then. So 94 or 95 this one would be. Interesting. So there's something very important I forgot to do yesterday, and I'm glad that actually I did this yesterday mainly rather than today. It's a lot busier today. We forgot to film this Fiat 126, which I think must have been imported from Poland. Can't remember what year this is. We'll have to look at the information sheet, which might assist. Doesn't say. Oh, 99. Yeah, one of the very last ones then. Excellent. Right, we'll move on to a slightly less crowded area. So we're in Hall 2 now, Stratos Enthusiast Club. Listabel Stratos replica. DU19, my gosh, it's very recent, isn't it? Very, very recent indeed. It's got a Toyota engine in it. What chassis is on this? So kit received 2016 registered 2019. Here, Listabel STR. Another Stratos here. Another Listabel. So what year this one is? Built in 2017. And they're very good replicas, aren't they? It's like rather like this sort of Cobras and things. Real ones are sort of unattainable now, but you can still get something that looks the part for a lot less money. Oh, hello, it's the Beast. Yep. Rolls-Royce got really annoyed when the gentleman that put this together put the Rolls-Royce grille on it, because it is not a Rolls-Royce. Gentleman named Martin Overton. It has a 27-litre engine. It was kind of bodied and sort of changed various times. It's sort of from the late 60s really. The plate's about 72. It is utterly ridiculous. In Top Gear in the 1990s, this car was a different colour. I'd never seen it in person before. We got some sort of Ford Capri bits on this. Yeah, it's very loud. That's what I do know. XCS designs, making some sort of carbon replica type things and other models of car. Now this one, the 47 Capello LT. No donor parts needed. Interesting. Build this car for £45,000 or just buy one for £59,000. This one is 65 on the road. Not a lot of bodywork. Honda. 2-litre Honda engine. Let's have a look. Yeah, 2-litre Honda engine. Tetra. We've got then one that looks a bit like a Westfield or a Caterham or something. How on earth do you say that? Dieci. Price and application, of course. See all the way the suspension works there. 23 plate, so brand new one. And there we are. How much is the 47 Fino? Price and application. It's a 6.2 litre Chevy V8 engine. What have we got here? We've got some interesting cars. 1933 Ford Coupe Evocation. Hot rod type thing. Is this a 308 by any chance? Oh yes it is. It is a 1984 Ferrari 308. That sort of Valvolve. I think I said that wrong, viewers. I do apologise. Got it wrong just like I do so many things. Fry 348, 1990-1991 on an H. Yeah, 348 TS. Yeah, Cotta Valvolve. And whatever this is, I have no idea. Something. No idea. Delta thing. Williams Brothers Racing. That looks like a Camaro. Yes, it is a Z28. And then down here we've got, I think that's a Chevy Nova. It's probably the only Chevy Nova in this entire building. Ooh, look at that. Right, that's quite enough for this slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2023 NEC Classic Motor Show, sponsored by Lancaster Insurance, Part 12. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment below, and we shall see you again in the next part for more incorrect information.